Today, we'll be exploring different animals and their various adaptations. Let's take a look, shall we?
Welcome to the rainforest.
Welcome to the rainforest. Now, the reason why these animals have had to adapt so quickly is due to deforestation, when humans keep cutting down the trees of the rainforest, which is decreasing the habitat size, so animals have had to compete for food and shelter. Now, animal of the day. What? If I couldn't say myself, it looks like a spider monkey.
It is a spider monkey.
Who says? Now, tell us some things about the spider monkey.
All right. Well, for one, they have these long limbs so they can reach for food, and they can cover 40 feet in just one swing. How neat is that?
That's pretty neat.
They're also known for being a chatterbox. They depend on vocalization for warning each other of problems, for bonding, protecting their young, and protecting their environment. And also, their tail acts as another limb. It's used to grasp branches as it swings from tree to tree.
Gee, now that was a bucket full of worms, am I right?
I would say so.
Let's put it back to where it belongs. Let's keep going. Hey, look! Is that a sloth?
Oh, wow.
Let's pull him down from the tree.
Oh.
You know, come off of that tree. Let's examine him a little more. As we can see, he has this rough kind of gray, white, brown fur, and it's a pretty thick and dense coat, and it's used to keep water off of him during the rainy seasons. And it's the outer hair actually hangs at an angle for the water to just flow right off of him. And this type of fur lets green algae grow on him so he can blend into the trees more to fight back from his predators, which is just another adaptation that he's mastered over the years. Now let's take a closer look at his claws, because these claws are pretty impressive. They are used not only for climbing up the trees, but they're also used for climbing on, because we know sloths tend to hang on to trees for a couple weeks at a time, and they're used to hook around because their arms are longer than their legs also, so they can just, hang up there for a little while. And they're also, the claws and the teeth together are used to prevent predators from attacking. Now let's talk about their stomachs for a while, because those are pretty impressive as well. Now we know that since there isn't much food going around, so they have to adapt to what they can and can't get from where they're located. And we know that sloths tend to eat the tougher leaves now off of trees, and they have really complex digestion systems that are slow, and they have different compartments that help break down those tough leaves that are usually harder for other animals to eat. And their fun fact, actually, sloths can tilt their head 45 degrees to look for predators while they're hanging upside down, because they have 3 extra cervical vertebrae, meaning that they have 3 extra neck bones. And sloths are actually arboreal animals, and what that means is that they are meant to climb and hang out in trees.
So let's just put him back there.
Let's put him back to where he belongs. All right, here we go. I want him falling. All right. And great Scott, is that a toucan up there? Come here. Here he comes now. Hey, little buddy. This is a steel toucan, actually. Steel toucans are actually the largest population of toucans still alive in the rainforest, because they have been able to adapt so quickly to their environment. Now, the steel toucans they get their name from their hardened bills, which are a bone-like structure that help them to strike prey. And actually, the bill has sort of bent a little bit in the front, so when they're flying over, they can easily look down and see prey faster and easier, I suppose. And they have sharp, razor small teeth that help bite into little pieces of flesh. Now, as we can see, the toucan has quite a small body, and this was adapted to help them conserve energy more, so they don't need as much energy to support their body where they would have needed years ago. And it's less visible to prey, I suppose, up in the trees, and they're more agile. Now let's look at their wings, because their wings have grown stronger and faster, so they can fly longer, because before toucans could only fly a couple feet to the next tree or whatnot, but now they can fly through various trees, so they can get different places faster, and they can soar down and strike harder. And
Toucans have some behavioral adaptations, don't they?
I'm glad you said that because yes, they do. These steel toucans have developed the art of mimicking other animals. So when they see and spot prey, they can mimic another side of a different prey. So while the smaller animal is looking around for whatever sound they hear, and they get confused, and the toucan can go in and strike right away. And also, they have they've developed to nest at the base of trees and holes. So during like the rain heavy season, they can nest in their holes in the trees and go into hibernation to conserve energy again during the rainy season. Because we all know out here, it's all about food and survival. So
Well, that's pretty much it
let's
for the
let him
rainforest.
fly a little bit. Yeah, he's a keeper. All right, let's keep going.
Well, where are we traveling to next?
Let's go to the tundra. Why not we?
All right.
Anything's possible. We'll see you there.
It's pretty cold out here.
It is. We are in the tundra.
The tundra biome is the second most deadliest biome. It only has 6 weeks of summer, and it's covered in permafrost, which is a permanent layer of soil.
I don't know about you, but I'm freezing my tootsies out here.
All right, let's see what kind of animal adaptations we can find here. Oh, a polar bear?
No way!
Oh, wow.
It's a little baby cub. I don't think we could really grab the big one, so we grab the baby.
Okay, so as you can see, polar bears, well, this polar bear soon will be strong and can swim across bays and as well as ice. Its front paws also propel them through the water, and they have up to 11 centimeters of blubber underneath this fur coat, which keeps them warm during the harsh winters here. And also, fun fact, their light-colored fur is actually clear to absorb the heat. It only looks white in the light. And they also have stiff pads on their feet, which help them get a good grip on the ice when they're walking. A behavioral adaptation they have is they growl when predators are near, or to warn other bears of predators.
You don't say.
I do say.
Okay.
They also have large claws and teeth to tear apart their prey, and they're very aggressive when it comes to competing for breeding for females. But what male isn't, you know?
All right, go play.
Oh, golly, do you see that Arctic fox running across the snow?
Well, go and get it.
I will. I'll be right back.
Did you guys know that Arctic foxes remain active without increase in their metabolic rate? That's a pretty cool fact, I would say.
Oh, look how cute she is.
It's a nice Arctic fox.
It is. She has thick fur, coat that makes it appear larger than she really is in order to intimidate other animals. So to fight against her predators, I suppose, she uses it to act tougher. The Arctic fox changes color with seasons. So since she is red-brown right now, that's because she's in her summer season, so she sheds her white coat. The fur coat also helps with harsh weather and maintains heat, so she can run across the tundra without, freezing to death or whatever, because it is, let's be honest, quite cold out here.
Quite chilly, yeah.
All right. Females give birth to about 25 cubs per year, which helps maintain the population growth. So she's gonna get big pretty soon. I mean, I can say so myself. She's a pretty one. Yeah, she is. She's a beaut. All right. Right, go run along. There you go. I'll see you later. All right. Oh, just in the nick of time, there's a walrus. Oh, look at his tusks.
Oh, wow, that's a nice
Manly.
walrus. Well, under its thick skin, it also has a layer of blubber which provides the walrus with insulation in the freezing water, and it prevents it from freezing in the cold wind as keeping the heat in. It also has these bumpy flippers which also help them grip to the ice easily. Now these sharp tusks that you see are made to intimidate other animals as well as eat, because they can use them to feel for the prey deep down in the ocean. They also, one of their behavioral adaptations is they travel in herds so they can keep each other protected at all times. This fights against endangerment and extinction. They also happen to make a low bellowing noise, so when it's being attacked, others come to the rescue, like one big family. And it also has an adaptation to the cold, where, as you can see, walruses have no external ear. They only have a small hole, and this reduces any cold weather from getting to external appendages. And its round body is also great for swimming.
Well, I can say that what we learned today is whether you're in the rainforest or the tundra or anywhere, in fact, all these animals are just trying to adapt to survive. Well, that's all the time we have here now. We gotta go hike it back to America.
See you next time, folks.
Adaptation changes in the body to fit a location.